YouTube, what is going on? My name is Sweat and welcome back to another Apex Legends video. In today's video, we are doing another gameplay review where I ended up making a huge mistake at the end of this game, which costed me a 4K damage game. I mean, we still dropped over 4K damage, but I don't really count it unless we win the game. It's kind of like a participation award in my mind because, I mean, there was only 2 squads left. We made a crucial mistake, and I want you guys to not make the mistake in your own gameplay. And also I want to go over the rest of this because, like I said, we did end up dropping over 4,000 damage. There are a bunch of great points in this video that you can implement into your own gameplay that can make you a better overall player, fix some decision making problems that you might not have made in the past, or you might have made some bad decisions in the past that we can fix in this video. That's the whole goal of this. So drop a like on the video if you enjoy this type of content. Of course, comment down below if you want to see more. And just a little background story of the beginning of this game. I landed on like 4 different squads around me. There was a ton of teams in a crash site here. As you can see, I already have a little bit of damage, but there's nothing crazy that happened in the beginning of this game. I kind of just grabbed a flatline and started spraying my ass off because I didn't even know who to shoot. There was that many people up top here, and I'm just sliding down this little ramp, and then we're gonna get into the gameplay review. It's pretty simple. That's where we're at. So let's get into it. Let's hop into it. So we grab the triple take. We see the scan from above, and like I said, there is a ton of teams up here, so we decided to take high ground on this little ledge. Shots were a little shaky at the beginning of this game, I'm not gonna lie. Shots were not all there, but as the game progresses, you'll see my aim get better and better. And so here, a guy below me. Have to go cut this guy off before he jumps up on me. And right here, I see that guy coming up from the right side over here. The Wraith is in front of me, and there's going to be a guy sliding down this way eventually. Not quite yet, but he will be there. So I know there's definitely more than one team here, so I got to get out as soon as possible. I like to jump down, and I'm honestly surprised they didn't chase me right here. If they had chased me, both of them, they definitely would have killed me. But grab the shield swap, reset, and now I hear them fighting again, so pop on over. And I see a box right there that was not there, I don't believe, before. So I take note of that, and I'm just going to watch the box for a second because somebody's going to need loot eventually, and if they just killed that person, they're probably going to drop for the loot. And that's exactly what happens right here. We get an easy laser on the Pathfinder. Then we head up. And so we see that guy right there on the right. And then we see the guy eventually sliding down, like I said he was going to before, the Bangalore. And I know, obviously, he's aiming at the other guy. These are 2 separate teams. This is a team, and this is a team. And then I'm a team by myself. So I'm going to let that go. I'm not really going to bother with that. I'm going to jump back down. Take a little bit of shots, jump back down. And this guy elects to follow me, the Bangalore. If I turn on him, the mega crouch spam on him. Finish that guy in shield swap instantly. And it's so essential, guys, to have the setting where it takes you out of death boxes. Have that off. So if you take damage, it closes the death box. You do not want that on, specifically for this reason. If I got hit right there with any bullets, I would not have been able to shield swap if I had that setting on. So make sure that setting is off, and you always want to be shield swapping because you never know. That extra 100 shield or that extra 75 shield or extra 50 shield, whatever color shield they have, is going to save your life most of the time. And you can see right here, if that guy ran up to me and I shield swapped, I probably would have still been able to get halfway up the zip at least without taking too many bullets. So let's move on. He's right below me, threw a nade at me. Thank God he didn't push me too hard. And so right there, I don't know if you guys could hear it, but there is a team behind me again. Another team. So like I said, guys, there's like 4 different teams here. There's a team behind me, and then I just got scanned from this way. So I know there's at least 2 more teams here. Elect to shoot at this guy first, who was about to res. Got the kill, and then I instantly look the other way towards these guys. Get some nice triple take shots off, so that guy won't peek me again. And you can see right here, my shots are starting to get on point. We're starting to hit those bullets that we were missing in the beginning. Now we nade this guy. And I do throw a jump pad down right here because I was going to jump on him. But then I think twice because look at my ammo right now. 14 bullets in my flatline down there. And I don't know how many bullets I had in the triple take. I forgot to look. But I don't want to 1v1 that guy with just a triple take up close. I want my spray weapon. So I like to go get this box. And there's a 301 with some ammo in here. I'm going to take that for the flatline. And luckily, this guy goes for the res. We get some easy shots on him. And that's that. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Not much more we could have done right there. Honestly, I think it was a good idea to go get the 301. If I had just elected with the flatline or went with the triple take, it would have been a tougher fight because I barely had any bullets in the flatline, like I said. And yeah, it would have been a tough fight up close with the triple take. So let's move on to another point in the video where I actually get into a gunfight. Like I said before in past videos, I don't want to just be sitting here with you guys and watching my own gameplay all the way through. We're definitely going to skip ahead until we get into some more action. Alright, so you guys can tell that I hear a res around the corner, and I want to get there as fast as possible. That's why I'm bounce padding to it. I don't want both of them to have all their loot back, so that's why I'm pushing it so darn hard. And we get some nice shots on this guy. End up killing him in one clip. He didn't even get a shield, so that's perfect. And then we have a 1v1 with his teammate, since this is duos. We're going to elect to finish this guy before we end up trying to fight the lifeline. We do not want a lifeline rezzing over and over and over. And then we're just playing our angles with this guy. Some good shots. We have him cracked. We know we can push now. We get the kill, which is perfect. And we're getting landed on again. So when you get landed on third party, you can see I have full health, full HP, full shield. I have 200 almost. I just used my stim, so we're a little under 225, I believe it is. But this guy's above me. I want to play my angles correctly. I want to get some shots off on him before he can get some shots off on me. So I am playing inside. I don't want to peek out too early. But I go look out on the roof barely. And I can tell that he went inside now. Okay, so now he's inside. Now we have swap positions. We swap positions for a while until I get the better of the exchange right there. And I gain a valuable piece of information right there, okay? He has blue armor. I hit him for 56. That means he has about 120 health or so. And I still have my 220. Okay, so I'm definitely the winner of that exchange. And I don't hear his teammate directly around us yet. And here he comes. Right down from the balloon. He's going to land right on us. We're going to get a nasty little one clip on this guy, which is perfect. He made a big mistake landing up here. If I was the Pathfinder, I would have either landed behind me, on the rocks in back of me, up here, or even over here if he's trying to play it really safe. But this was not the play. This was not the mistake that you want to make. Pathfinder made a big mistake landing right here. While the other guy is damaged, he's really not going to peek me. He's probably taking shield cells. And this guy's landing right on me. It's absolutely beamed. Not a good play. And now the Octane's over there playing his life. And it's a 1v1. I try to go finish this guy, just get him nervous. End up cracking that guy's shield. Have him almost dead again. Finish him off so he can't get the res. And what that's doing, guys, is just taking those initial shots on Pathfinder when the Octane is still alive. It's going to force the Octane to rush a little bit. He's going to get nervous. He's going to panic because he wants to get his teammate up, right? He does not want that teammate to get full thirsted, and we end up getting the full thirst on him anyways. But just that mindset, just trying to finish the other guy's teammate just for a split second. You don't even have to go for the full thirst. Just get a little damage on him so his teammate's like, yo, get me up, get me up. He's finishing, shoot him. That's going to make them nervous. That's going to make them panic. They're going to miss their shots, and they are going to come out of their cover so you can get some easy shots on them. Now we're playing this really safe with this Octane. Get some nice shots on him again. I don't know how many shields this guy has, but we're wasting them. We decided to take high ground on this guy. And he panics, and he starts to run. We miss our shots, which is bad, but we're on the chase. We know we have the better armor. He tries to jump away and then jump back on the roof, which didn't really work, and now he's in a bad position. Now he messed up. So he's like 10 HP right now, we know. We just got to hit one shot on him. Missed 2 shots. Finally hit the last one for 23 and clean him up, but... yeah, both of them in that scenario made mistakes. The Pathfinder jumped directly on my roof. Terrible play by him. And then the Octane right there, he kind of panicked once I got high ground on him. He was out. And he tried to end up getting on the roof when he jump padded. Did not work out for him. He went way too far. And then he was at ultimate low ground the entire time. So he just decided to book it. Did not work out well for him. So I think we played that scenario pretty well. All right, so let me give you guys a little bit of a background before we hop into this next fight here. I'm holding the bridge right here because I heard a Loba ult in front of me and they're grabbing stuff from the bridge. So I know there's a team in front of me and I'm trying to hold them out of zone. If we look up to the left, I'm a solo, so I mean, come on. I'm going to hold people out of zone if I can. I'm going to get the kills if I can. Whatever way possible, I'm going to try to get these kills because I'm a solo and I'm trying to win the game. Obviously, I don't have a teammate to back me up. But as you can see, the zone is coming in from this side, which is my front. And these guys are going to have to run this way unless they're going to go... I don't know where else they could go. They really can't go anywhere else unless they want to get trapped in zone forever. So they have to come up this bridge, and I feel like one is going to come up the stairs here. That's why I'm playing high ground. I can get some easy lasers on them once they do come up, and that's exactly what happens. I could have got some better shots, I will say. We didn't do everything that we could here, and they end up... You're going to see what happens. We didn't get to the stairs soon enough. We got to the stairs soon enough, they would have both been dead. We hit that guy for... He's absolute 1 HP, but the reason that I don't jump on him is because the other teammate is still alive, and he has a decent amount of health left. So I didn't want to risk it. Playing it safe. Thermiting that angle just in case. And I decide right here to throw a jump pad and retreat because I'm not in zone up top there. I know I'm not in zone up top there. There's not a ton of cover for me to play, and this is high ground up here. So like I said in my past videos, I'm always trying to get high ground, and that's exactly what we do right here. We jump pad up to high ground. And this is actually a pretty dangerous spot. I'm gonna pause this one more time. You can notice that you can tell I'm nervous. I'm looking back here because I know that I could easily get third partied because we've been fighting for quite a bit of time, and we're gonna fight for a little bit more time. But this is ultimate height over here. So I don't want somebody to come up behind me, so I'm making sure to listen very closely. I know the audio is not the best in this game, but I'm making sure to listen very closely so that nobody comes up behind me. And in an instant, if someone does come up behind me, I'm going to bolt this way through the middle so that neither this team or the team on the height can shoot me. That's the goal. But I don't hear anybody behind me, so we're going to keep taking shots at these guys. And this was a long fight, guys. I'm going to just let this play out. This was a long fight. And if any of you guys are wondering how to get those 4K damage badges, I mean, this is the way. Just keep getting high ground, peppering your enemies. They're not going to have unlimited shields, but they're going to use all the shields they can. And these guys start to move. I should have pushed that guy right there. And I end up not pushing that guy. I end up actually shooting the Loba instead. So I crack her too. The reason that I didn't push is because I took too long to push the Mirage. I feel like if I pushed the Loba right there, the Mirage would have been almost fully healed by that time. So that's why I didn't push either of them. But if you were to push one of those guys in that scenario, I think this is a mistake that I could definitely improve on, is really knowing when to push the one guy that's low. Okay, the first guy that went, the Mirage, was super low. I could have pushed him. I could have got the down, and then the Loba still would have had to bracelet all the way over to me, and half the time it doesn't even work. You know, there's so many things that I could have done differently in this scenario, but just see what happens. It ends up working out. This isn't the part where we make the massive mistake. That was just a minor mistake. We could have got these guys out of the game a lot earlier. And instead, they end up backing all the way up into containment, which is like, come on, man. One of them's in containment and one of them's close, but the guy in containment, which is going to be the Loba, he has a triple take, so he gets really annoying from deep. This guy's just hiding behind here the whole time. I can hear him. But I didn't know the Loba was that far back at the time. I thought they were both up close, so I'm trying to get an angle here. So Loba goes. I was wrong. I guess the Loba goes early, and then the Mirage is still there, so it's a good thing I didn't push. That guy starts taking shots at me. I have to get back on high ground. I do that instantly. Some shots off on the Mirage, so he will not push. And then I'm going to heal up. So now is the point where the Loba is deep with a triple take, and then the Mirage is close. And they're actually looking at a different team here. Okay, so I decided to push the Mirage right now. The Loba is deep. And she's distracted with the other team. This guy's giving me a freaking hard time here. I'm not gonna lie. There we go. Crack him and finally decide to push him after all this time. Get the knock, and you can see that that guy is shooting me from deep. It might not even be a triple take. That might be a longbow. But still making me nervous. And so we get the full thirst on that guy. Decide to heal up behind this tree. And then right here, guys, I'm like, I've had enough of this guy. I've had enough of this Loba. I'm pushing her. I do not care what happens. I mean, I do care what happens, and I'm going to play it safe. I'm going to jump behind this car, but she was just really pissing me off at this point. So I was like, all right, we're pushing her. Get rid of your dang sniper. End up killing her right off the Loba ult, and this is where it gets interesting. Okay, this is where we make the big mistake of the game that you guys should not make yourselves. And there we go. I finally end up spotting him. Get the knock. But I don't want to push. The reason I'm not pushing this, and I might have, I don't know if I should have pushed this, man. Those guys are still pretty deep on the right, but I don't know if I should have pushed this. Because if I push this, that team instantly comes and gets me. But looking back on it, that's... Okay, we're making the decision. I should have pushed that. Okay, I should have pushed that because these people over here are a good distance away. Okay, and I believe they end up having a Crypto and a Revenant, so it's not like they could have jump padded on me or anything really quickly. But I didn't know exactly what characters they were. I should have been paying more attention with my sniper, and I would have known this. So I should have definitely pushed the team on the left. I could have probably killed the second guy without really taking much damage. And then I could have just 1v2'd the last team, but I didn't do that. I decided to rotate back around because, okay, I didn't think these guys would see me. I didn't think they would see me, and I thought they would push the team that's downed. I thought they would try to clean up that kill, and then I could rotate in after since I'm a solo, but that did not happen. They end up not even fighting that team at all, so they get to full heal. I just basically gave them a full reset for free, so... Moron. Bad play on my part, I will say. So now there's a whole minute left. Trying to get angles on these guys. Trying to get a knock on this team. Because this team has the better position and it's not even close. 69 on that guy. And I decide to move up a little bit more. Get a better angle. Try to get on top of the house. See if I can see them. .46 right there. 60, so that guy is about 100 HP now. Almost knocked that guy, and I'm very close to my 4K damage game. If you couldn't tell, I think I was going a little bit too much, a little too safe this game. I think I could have played it a little more aggressive. We could have easily cleaned up this lobby, but made some mistakes that you guys should not be making. Okay, so he got a knock there. That Mirage got a knock. So I was wrong. It wasn't a Crypto when I said it was a Crypto before. And right here, this This guy gets some decent shots on me with that Devo. And this is where it all goes downhill, boys. All starts to go downhill right here. Okay. We get fried by that guy, and then I throw the pad down. I start taking a heal. I threw the pad down, but I didn't take the pad. I should have taken the pad and then taken the shield battery when I was flying. Okay, that would have been the better option. Or, okay, I just peek this Mirage, I don't shield up, and then I take the pad. But I should have padded in between these two teams and deep. You see how much ring I have right here? If I went to the left, I could have gone all the way over here. Now, I know this other team is focused over here on the map. If you're looking at the top left hand of the screen, there's one team over here, and then this team is in front of me under the bridge right here. Okay? So, it was a tough scenario, but I should have went over here. This would have been the area to play. I know there's really not too much cover, but it would have been the area to play. It would have been the better option, right, in this scenario, and I end up getting a knock on they end up getting a knock on this guy, and I get up finished by the Revenant. So we could have done a lot of things better that game. Sucky game. Sucky game. I was not happy. We're lucky I wasn't recording voices during this game, because I was not happy. 12 kills, 8 knocks, 4-4, 4-3 damage. Yeah, it was a good overall game, but really sucky end to it. And it could have been almost a 5,000 damage game if I played my cards right. Or we could have just wiped the lobby earlier. It could have been a 3K damage game. But anyways, guys, I hope you learned something from this video. Learn from my mistakes. Do not make the same ones yourself. You will thank me later. But anyways, guys, have a wonderful rest of your day, and peace out.